I am. I was still getting things set up. But hello, hello. Hi, Zeb. Was that you doing things in the shadows on Kick? Good evening. That needs to be a Tangia. I say it often enough now every time Suvaha says something. Every time Suvaha says good evening. Good evening. Dragon Trucker is on a 3-stream streak. Oh, I said Suvaha. Remy came over here, booped my chair. She's here for her snackies. Doesn't care about anything else happening in this house. You bite my fingers, you're gonna lose snacky privileges. There was something I wanted to check before we started stream. Like from one of the characters in Thaumaturge? Nice. Happy National Poultry Day. Everybody loves chicken. Are my hazards on? Do I need my hazards on? Am I in danger? Um, Oh, that makes me kind of sad. Noise on my end sounds like turn signals or hazards. You don't hear anything but my voice. That's the worst part. I wonder if you might be able to hear Machinist's game a little bit? Or the air can. Well, he said it sounded like hazards or like turn signals. And the only thing I can think of is when you're beating your blocks up. Also, my stream is up. Pee on her foot? That's not nice. Anyway, we're going to play some more Date Everything. Because this game is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Alright, before we went to bed, we found out that we might be able to make things real people? And we royally pissed off Lux, which was fun. Yes, it was fun. Dislikes nighttime. Likes snuggles, cuddles, nuzzles. Dislikes anxiety. Me too, Mateo. Me too. Likes trash. Dislikes whatever this game is. Oh, I meant to check. I wanted to see. Okay, I don't recognize him. You can tell the people who made this game had fun making it. Yes. Your conversation with another Dateable was hijacked. It's to give you 5 charm points. Dislikes lollygagging. Okay. Yes, game console.
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chat Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh. Luna. I like her already.
Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these Scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Scroufs. What the fuck are Scroufs?
Bizork! Eat Zaker, worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of Scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have Assassin class Upholders, as well as Surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Violence is wrong. Let's
You're
go.
Right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you
Strong
find yourself
like.
standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, We'll have this open in no time. Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders, who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld. I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Wow.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Try to date one of the guards?
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Continue
You
to run like a
further
badass.
through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break? We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle. All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
Thank you, I think. Does it take compliments?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin. We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with... Got it. And then? Got it. And then? Got it. And then? All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and... It's pretty globular, which is always good for defense. The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack. The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Selene Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Chuckling manly at this one.
Crescentia, the goddess of the moon. We found her in 2066. And next year, she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Eat charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
360 no scope. She reminds me of storytelling voices I like to use. That's good.
Ha! Easy!
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground. Presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Nice!
My
Made
friend.
friends.
This time for good.
Oh.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer. It very much sounded like you did. It very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Weird.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and
She's kinda
stunning
cute.
blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Val is also voiced by the video game console woman.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to? Oh, sorry, sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
I do like her outfit.
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Gaia. I kind of like her.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Mushyville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away.
Can't say too much more. It's copyright.
You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there. I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away. It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an
Yes,
excuse
that's
to
a
leave.
Canadian maple leaf on
I'm
her
just
pants. She's from
Bad
Newfoundland.
at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean? It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. So frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, whoa, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
We need to practice that on Lux. Poof, gone. We did make Lux hate us, so he's gone.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or hecho in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away. They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great? Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours.
I'm not scratching your nothing, Cartouche.
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies? Really?
Sure, why not?
Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
I don't know how we got Cartouches involved.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Let's get a hint.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. The cabinets. The cabinets? It's a vision. Cabinets. You know what that might mean? Maybe? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Good luck. Don't get lost.
If I get lost in my own house, I'm gonna need a lot more help than you can provide. Okay, she sits to talk to the cabinets. I still can't figure out who Mayor Celia is. I don't know who Daiska is. Florence the Floor I haven't found. I haven't found River. And I can't get into the attic yet because I haven't found a key. Alright, let's go talk to some cabinets. Is this a cabinet?
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
It's Tiny Dorian! He's so little!
A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do, trust me.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the Dateviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
What are you looking at? I am slightly smaller than the rest. No big deal. I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
But what are you a door to?
Good.
Well, now I want to open. What are you a door to? Alright. Well, then we're gonna try a cabinet.
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad.
A wine elevator? I've never even heard of a wine elevator, Subaha.
The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing? Ah, amore, of course I'm talking about you. The contour of you, the shape. I would love nothing more than to paint you, or sculpt you. Anything to continue looking at you.
Okay, he's definitely not looking at me.
But first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Cabrizio.
Cabrizio.
Amore. Piacere di conoscerti. Aye, Degno di nota. What a beautiful effort you're making to speak the language of a new friend. Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo. Do you, and so much is contained within your answer, have a favorite flower?
Dumbwaiter, yes. Yes, I have a favorite flower.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is.
You'll never guess it.
I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Ah, do you ever, amore? And exquisite crannies they are. And somewhere buried in one of them like a golden treasure waiting to be found, is this flower in your mind.
You're still never gonna guess it.
I see red.
Nope.
No, not red. Oh, amore, how specific you are. I do see red, and also I see orange, the color of sunset. I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts. What a gift you give me, amore, with this aroma. You
That
are
is not my
thinking
favorite flower,
your
Subaha,
most
but a
favorite
very
flower
pretty one.
is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise.
No. Holy bouquets! How did you know that?
Oh, no? I have not guessed correctly. Amori, what can I say? I am so sensitive and so open. I must have picked up something in the air around you, and it has led me astray.
My favorite flower is stargazer lilies.
This can mean only that I have not brought my full attention to you, and I have not truly focused on you. For that, I offer my humblest apologies. You are deserving of all of me, amore, and I shall not fail again. I feel I should tell you also, it may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed. But let me assure you, nothing could be further
What?
from the truth. I am open. I
Yeah.
take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open
Jody.
to you, amore.
I am not allergic, I just am not... They're meh to me.
Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
I don't think I've ever seen an oleander flower. My second favorite flower would have to be African violets. Or bluebells.
I love the big questions. I love the small questions. It is the finding out about
does
each
that
other,
say?
sharing your hearts that brings the spice and sweetness to life.
Anything's deadly in the right dose.
Might I suggest that we savor these questions over dinner?
Holy moly, we just met, sir!
Then we have a date.
What the hell? I was told not to take this
Bellissimo.
seriously.
La buona fortuna smiles on me today. I'll be counting the minutes. I will await your pleasure, amore. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
Okay. He's over the top. Okay. Let's see the stove. Haven't done the stove.
A burly chef
Whoa.
stands in your kitchen. looking
Why
at
was
you
I
expectantly
hoping
as
he looked a
stirs
little bit like
sauce
Gordon
pot.
Ramsay?
Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
Stefan.
Hey, are you ready for prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few.
Then why are you here?
Whoa!
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
Oh! Mr. Cluckles! I love it.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You! What are you doing in my kitchen?
This is my kitchen.
You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of... Wait. Do you smell that?
Mr. Cluckles is a real one.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my hood. Yes, I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track.
Also, hello, Clever.
And like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me. That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here. Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life! It's not just food, it's your soul. Maybe one day you'll understand that. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
Oh, what the... Good evening.
Well, of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say. Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles. All prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
I'm a little upset. He was so mean for no reason.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
It's shameful is what it is.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
I was the poorest Valdivianite.
Pretty lucky then. So, like, where did the date viators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why? Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
If I am, it's a pretty small sample size.
God, yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now. Good. Might as well have fun. Well, this has been fun,
Shinzo
but I have a
aid to
meeting in 3
increase
minutes,
birth
and I
rates.
really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Ironing board closet. That's who it was. Reloading, looting, corridors, Scroufs, upholders, and Celine. Cabrizio. Italy, imagination, romance, urgency, reality, and he hates France? Wow. Likes cuisine, care, and high standards. Dislikes insincerity. Yeah, I haven't seen an ironing board closet in I don't even know how long. And people who don't know, who don't know crepes from grapes. Grapes from drapes. Crepes. Oh. Okay. Platter up. Strong yet sensitive. Find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. Is it dishes? I've literally seen more dumbwaiters than ironing board closets, and I have seen the opposite. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, I can open the cabinet. I didn't know that. That mean, oh.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you. The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome.
He's got to be
And
Daiska.
still entirely uninterested in speaking to you. The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware.
Yes, more precious than gold. More valuable than money. More important than world peace.
I wouldn't go that far.
More important than world peace. I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware. And you are interrupting inventory.
I'm literally walking through my house, dude. Looks like Jinshi from Apothecary Diaries.
Yes. Once a week I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection. Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, Leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away,
Look out!
your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard.
Retire and in the mafia meaning.
But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Forget about me. Are the dishes all right? Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
Walk it off, you giant baby.
I think I've chipped. I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
Wow.
You may not have intended it, but the damage remains. Please go.
I don't know how I feel about him. Daisuke is voiced by Daisuke. Dramatic much. Okay, what other rumors do we have? Everybody looks up to the matronly mayor. The mayor's doors are located where ceiling becomes floor. Turn on a spigot and go with the flow. No, I can't go to the attic.
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move, waiting to see what you'll do.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
Didn't you get enough of me in the shower this morning?
Me? What could you possibly want with little old me? Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you. What do you need my name for, cutie? There's plenty of more exciting things we could talk about. I suppose not. Guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River. What can I do for you? Just River. Like chair. Chair. World-famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief. The one and only.
But useful, yes.
You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her. I change states all day, every day. I know that better than anyone. I just wish I knew which one was best for me. Is there a version of me you like best? Water, steam, ice, some form in between? Oh, sorry.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable now. She looks everywhere but at you.
Look, I've been here way too long.
Do you believe in life after lounge?
If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
She is gone.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else.
Yeah, okay.
Especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
$50? Oh, let me just run and turn them back in. Marcy Edwards. Okay. So we can't do the attic one. The mayor's doors are located where ceiling becomes floor. Everybody looks up to the matronly mayor. Yeah, $50 is, they can, yeah, that's not happening. So this is the attic entrance, and we can't get in without a skeleton key. Dorian already stopped us. I think we're gonna do this because Dorian warned us about it.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron. Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face. Oh yes, distractingly so.
Distractingly so. Same. I think I've heard his voice too.
I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
Volt.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy.
Oh my!
That charges the very air between you.
Oh my!
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you, slowly, to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the
I feel like I'm in
Box,
sweatpants
the pinnacle of luxury
and like a
and
grungy
entertainment,
t-shirt.
and the most exclusive
And
club
I should
in
not
the
be right
house.
now.
Impressive, isn't it? Oh, trust me, you look stunning. Your fantastic red shirt is the envy of every eye in the room.
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Oh!
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human? What's she doing here?
Rude?
I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope? Unless you have other plans. We'll have to work on that enthusiasm. Right. Well, have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right?
Eddie is the same voice actor as Volt.
I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
That's interesting.
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Quick question, should my wife and I go to a Goo Goo Dolls concert on Monday? Dashboard Confessionals are opening. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad lineup. I'd go.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? With pleasure?
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky whatsits.
Ducky Whatsits?
Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight.
Oh god, Johnny Splash! Oh god!
Be warned, patrons.
Whoa!
You might get wet.
Boo. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on the shower of mine. I keep my faucets free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines.
That's not Johnny Cash, that's Elvis, yep.
I be a color. Oh, slide. That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
That microwave looks terrifying.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Show's over. Club's closed. What? Why? I wasn't. Happy? You can go now. Are you always this oblivious? Then allow me to make it perfectly clear. Get out.
Rude.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted? Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization. It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them? I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve. That science will never solve.
We shouldn't deny them, except Lux. Lux can kick rocks. Yes.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now. I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection, and my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF, what a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
Okay. Well, let's go awaken the microwave, now that we kinda sorta met him.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
He stares at you for a few moments, though he doesn't remove his hand from your shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a Separatarian.
Get to the vegetable chopper.
In that case, thank the non-denominational person and/or inanimate object that may or may not be eternal with undefined magic powers who may not even exist at all.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
Luke Nukem.
look at you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the
I
faces
should have
in
known
the walls,
with the
of course.
haircut.
They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago. Nice to meet you too, Ranger. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
They do?
Death via nasal spears.
What?
Listen, it's a big upgrade from the nasal crowbar method, okay? Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated! When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Colonel Furnace. He voices Thor in a lot of games. Also Knuckles.
You certainly are. I appreciate that in a Ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
Well, I don't know. Can I have some tendies? That would be my answer, honestly.
Of course. You must be starving. Protein gels and carnitine chews keep the organs functioning, but only at baseline capacity, am I right? Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Tell me more, you hulky microwave person.
I already told you. There's no time! I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
Dino Nuggies.
Everything. But let's try to focus less on the tendies and more on the mission, okay? Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death.
The City of Death.
It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Interesting.
Oh yes, I'm afraid the blast zone would completely decimate Deathtropolis in an instant, killing millions. And worse, the fallout would even irradiate the scenic suburb of Deathville. Home of the world's widest asparagus festival.
Not the Asparagus Festival!
Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target.
You monster! Why is my cap stitched together? Because it's two different shrooms. It's because it's two different shrooms stitched together. Thank you. I'm glad you like the hat. I'm sorry if you were hoping for something way cooler, Subaha, but yeah, no, that's fine.
The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers, and winning this war.
Subaha's searching for that dank hat lore. Oh! Remy, do you need snackies? You're gonna smack your head on something you try to get out of there that fast. You gotta lay down, you know the rules. What's getting trickier and trickier? What? Why are you all the way at the top of your windmill? I mean, yeah, I suppose. And they can't make it to the top of the windmill? Remy's reactions make you laugh. She's a good girl. That's it, that's all you get.
Hopefully not. Not with your help. But also, most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700
Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch.
After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
That's it, that's all you get.
Ah, you keep on with the damn tendies, huh?
I want my damn tendies!
Ranger, we win this war, and I'll get you all the tendies you can mash into that pretty little face of yours.
I feel like you're mocking me.
But in the meantime, let's really try to focus on the mission, okay? All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
You know what we haven't found or seen if there is? A basement. Oh, let's see if we can talk to the air conditioner again.
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think? No, this is for the best. Hello, I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado, at your service. Well, hello there. Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC. Yes, to hear me. I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us.
But
Seeing
why?
me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you.
Oh.
My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me? And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door. Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you. I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you.
I was thinking the same thing, Subaha, like Phantom of the Opera vibes.
Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here, through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your
Phantom of the Opera
skin,
vibes.
and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then, I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
This is so hot. Maybe the creepiest thing I've ever heard. I don't know how to respond to this.
It is. I know it. My God, you think I don't know it? I who have carried this all inside me on my own this whole time? How long have you been here? How long have I been here? And never to have been able to say. It's a lot. I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you
Triggered
were
phantom response.
it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons.
Whoa.
When you move my temperature setting up or down. I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this? Perhaps you may, in time. But not to worry, it doesn't last. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one
What
with
is
the power.
going on here?
You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own.
You what now?
I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation.
What is...
Just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay.
We've gone from Phantom of the Opera to Hunchback of Notre Dame. You're right.
I hope this is all right.
I don't know.
I accept that. I'll take that gratefully. Beautiful affairs have begun with far less than a genuine appreciation. I am feeling a bit of distance growing now. There has always been a distance between us, you know. Between human and system. One bold and alive, one shy, afraid, and deeply enamored. Maybe we should honor our old distance now. Would you like some space? For a little while. I would understand. I can see that you do. It must be a shock to realize that you've been loved, needed like this from afar, and for so long.
This is like stalker
Please,
vibes.
take your time. I will be here. The only place I would ever choose.
We have a yandere here. Travis Willingham! Travis Willingham does the voice of Luke Nukem! Oh god. Dislikes missions concerning chicken tenders. Likes the complex taste of exquisite yearning. Dislikes himself. Okay. Trying to think of things we haven't awakened yet before we start talking to things we have. Again.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on.
Alright, I need to use the restroom really quick.
Howdy.
I am back, and welcome in, Verdania. You missed our HVAC stalker.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
Oh my god, look, he's got the little S carved into him.
So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
The Hunchback of the Silent Hill Opera? Yeah, that's a good description.
Oh yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi.
Kopi?
You'll find her nearby. I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot.
I'm not hungry, but I need to eat something. Feed me. I said feed me, not feed you.
Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions.
Thank you for the Hydrate Dragon.
Oh, it just ain't my speed. Well, I'm just glad I ain't the only one who feels a little left behind by the whole thing. But don't you worry. Kopi will get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care now.
Is Kopi the couch? Oh no, coffee maker. Nope, Kopi the coffee maker. Although this is more like an espresso maker.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your
looks so
kitchen,
precious.
working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, I was like, are you allowing me to have candy for dinner? What? Those... It was the only one I could find that was Old Spice. As long as it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't really smell like anything. It smells like baby powder.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kopi, happy to help.
Is she Australian?
G'day.
Yep. She just said good day. If there was any doubt, it's gone now.
I, sure am.
Why does she look angry?
Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Affogato is so good.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Nar.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
The question is, am I the only one who knows what an affogato is?
Alright, here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert.
It's not an African cat, Subaha. It is, well, vanilla gelato, normally, and espresso, and chocolate. It's very, very good.
You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee. Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans.
Oh my god. Verdania. My husband is laughing behind me, Verdania. He said that was a good one.
Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
Is it? I can't even have a full conversation with her? Oh, God.
Attention, jackasses!
Whoa!
It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it! This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
Even more important than TPS reports. Steve Bloom? He dislikes tomfoolery. Dislikes unpaid overtime. Me too, Kopi, me too. Okay, what else do we got? That might be a you have to swing by the grocery store and pick it up thing. Okay. Is it the wall? Can't talk to that.
Nope.
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
What's up, nerd?
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Have fun at Netflix. Have a good night, Subaha.
You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish, but return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes. Dishy?
Dishy?
I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
That was kind of hot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours, perhaps to steady you, but it has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch.
This is
and
not
it makes
a
you
family
wonder how
friendly
he
game.
might touch you under different circumstances.
Are you listening?
No.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared. Complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
Okay, bye.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Is it Marisha? You missed Travis Willingham. He's Duke Nukem. I mean, Luke Nukem.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
It is.
Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you, my proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh. Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing. It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of
apron is
sleep
a tea
trying
bag.
to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Wow, way to call me out.
I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over? but that's... Okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
We'll go cocktail, because I don't drink in real life. Hey, Sketty. What do you mean? Hang on. I don't know why it doesn't update sometimes. Okay, now it's updated. Also, hello, Sketty. Welcome in.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
Okay. We're gonna do a mojito.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it? Well, after 6 grand openings, Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer? Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Yeah, Travis Willingham is Luke Nukem. And he doesn't like me asking about chicken tendies. That's why he'll never be a dateable. He'll always be a friend.
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Keep him away from cats.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution. Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe. I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar.
Will I bring the glasses to life when the bed lady is right there? But if I bring the bed lady to life, I have to buy a new bed.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Okay's better than awful. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely.
These terms are agreeable.
What's on your mind? Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as dateables talk to you. What are you curious about? They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions? A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33. That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions? Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all.
Yes, this is Felicia Day.
They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships. Awesome. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh. Oh! No. Well, just not yet. When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing. definitely a good thing pretty much. But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business. Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business, reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last.
Oh.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too. You got it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Yeah, finished.
Ah, it's me, Tinfoil Hat. Are you there? I'm still receiving data from the Dateviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Dateviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people. There's definitely no people hunting going on here, island. Thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him. You can't realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators. Oh, I was afraid of this. My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable. There'll be talk about reanimation gluons much later, I promise. All right, change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators. Any questions? I'm so sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi, and he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's a real big kid. Realize all the objects so you can destroy the Dateviators.
What did Stella give me? Oh, she gave me the pamphlet. Okay. Alright, it's bedtime again. Okay. Oh, Dishy, the dishwasher.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the Dateviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned.
At least this isn't as
But
scary as the
mascot-like
sink.
dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
What? No, 'cause the fridge was fine, and the stove, and the microwave, and the cabinets.
Hello, and welcome to the
Oh,
Valdivian
God.
dishwashing experience.
It's a commercial dishwasher.
We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now. To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
I don't want to.
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
It's Bugs Bunny.
Records of finances. I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course. That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Dishy points to himself in a cartoonish gesture that suits his mascot-like appearance, but he quickly shakes off his surprise in favor of his usual veneer of professionalism.
Talking to me? I'm your dishwasher now. If you have questions, I can tell you about warranty, limits of liabilities, and flavors of soap I can dispense.
Soap doesn't have flavors.
Mine are unlimited. So, shall we get to the part where you connect me to the internet? Huh, not convinced. Is it my demeanor that is off-putting? My figure?
Your body is really appliance-shaped.
Ah, I see. Valdivian knows about these concerns and complies with all federal and local regulations. We won't share any data without your consent. You could be sure of that. That's the reason why I'm continually asking you. And trust me, you're gonna want all the new features that our research teams will continue to roll out. Can't blame a device. Catch you next time, hot stuff.
I don't even know.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways. You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
Alright, let's see what the piano is.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro? What is scary about a performer crafting a performance? It was coming along nicely. That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming? Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal. How fascinating. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys.
So long, Maestro.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
It's back, Dorian.
What are you looking at? That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside. What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian. I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you, now be straight with me, and go away.
Well, now I'm curious. Oh.
You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone? So, that red shirt, c'est fantastique. No matter. C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so Lil Crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who he hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for Lil Crapper. Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh?
Paste! I see you already cheesed it. Thank you.
See? Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout. Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you.
Oh, God.
This is Ballcock.
I'm sorry? What?
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like.
Jean-Luc gave me a
You're
ball
sure
cock.
You've seen it before, but where?
Hi, Merlin. Oh, sure, this is my life now. I won't question it.
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Ballcock
Whoa!
as he sings.
Just sitting here, eating spaghetti.
Put it near your mouth and witness.
I don't want to. I really, really, really don't want to.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no heart. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crapper that you can be a match for him.
This is going so fast.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme, and she must make sense.
This is like Mad Libs.
Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the Crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft. You get out of his face. Win again. Yo, 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 yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap...
Sack.
Lives all alone in a tiny...
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Smack.
Woo! Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive.
All that reading in my spare time has paid off. I've passed 2nd grade English.
to a normal person. Unfortunately for you, Jean-Louis is not normal. He is above normal, paranormal. He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Louis Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you. Hey, stop it, stop it! This is not like one of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush. This is real life. And in real life,
it real life?
The only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove yourself in a life or death rap battle! Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow! For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Louis. Toilet paper only! He does not want your wet wipes, those are for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable counts, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, who knows?
Yes, Zeb.
Are you ready?
Lay it on me.
You are not.
Thanks.
There is much, much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Louis understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks, and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more crapping.
All right. All right. Joy Ufodu. Being helpful, being handy, being here for you. Dislikes constraints. Yes, that's his real face. There's nothing more to be done about it at this time. Ballcock, it's really what it's called. Is the bathtub different than...
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source.
Everybody wants a tub like that.
A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sud-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she'd just stepped out of the bath. She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza? Yeah, and so am I. So where's the pizza?
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar. Don't I know you? Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you know that. Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Sketty. I don't know how I feel
You're
about
here
it.
now, so you can go get me one.
No.
Well, yeah, I am a princess. Not literally, but basically. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me. You got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea? Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Ms. Popular here, that's me. But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me. You should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will. Oh, goody!
Symmetra from Overwatch?
We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
You're back!
Oh god! It's every sync.
It all happened one rainy night, on the north side of Perkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays. Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet.
We 100% believe him, guys.
Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things. Like Diplodocus berries.
Diplodocus berries.
And Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine. Oh yes, very. But good for headaches. No! Not at all! It was Thursday. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see? You're very perceptive. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
As you do.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf.
I'm tone deaf.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
Those aren't business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
Oh.
The owner's name is Ace. He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and we had a bit of a row and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt. Anyway, I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand, although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort, and then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done." She wasn't above a bad pun. And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more. Without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'm never coming near you again.
Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Okay.
Dorian looms over you, just as intimidating as ever.
Fancy a bit of a work? We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there. But here are a few at the top of my frame. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you? She's supportive. What can I do for you? Grottos and Gargoyles is his game of choice.
Grottos and
There's tons
Gargoyles?
of stories he wants to tell, but hasn't found the person he wants to tell them with. As such, he creates scenarios to test the abilities. Given the amount of time he spends creating these worlds, he takes them very seriously. If you're looking to be his friend, you should play through one of his campaigns. What can I do for you? Jerry means well, but his tendencies to keep any old thing around get on the nerves of our good Mayor Celia. You'll eventually have to find a way to deal with it if you're looking to become his friend. My recommendation: one man's junk can be another man's art. Oh, you haven't met him, have you? Take a look at an empty frame. You might be surprised by what you find. What can I do for you? Oh, yeah. I see. You think our names are funny. I'll have you know that my name is Dorian after the Grecian column, as I am strong and sparse in decoration. But yes, her name does start with Pen, which is certainly what she is. After you.
Okay. Alright. We have to animate the D20, because why not?
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
Coolest object in the house.
No. Ho, as in, hey, howdy, how are you? You know, simple salutation. Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
Of course it is.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
Who else would it? Yeah. Honestly, I shouldn't be surprised. Who else would the D20 be but Matt Mercer?
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
What is goblins and gangrene?
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... Oh, of course! It is a whole heap to take on your first time out.
That would be kind of awesome.
How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like?
Have to go Enchanter.
I'm so excited! Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart.
A dwarf troubadour?
I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them.
No.
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Oh, God.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do Shelly.
A well-muscled
Whoa!
athlete stands before you,
That is
shifting
not what I expected
restlessly
Shelly
from
to
one
be.
foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, Dudette? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosafina! That's what I'm trying to hear! I can't believe we're, actually talking now, Dudette! You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. go!
I don't know how I feel about Shelly.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it! Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromiga!
Bromiga. Bep.
Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier! Oh no, you're amazing! 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually! Not a disaster! I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Dunarina!
What the hell just happened? Okay, so it just occurred to me that if I talk to the door of every room, he kind of tells me what objects are able to be talked to in that room. So that's kind of helpful. So let's see if we...
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding. You cool with that, or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with hoarding.
Carry on, then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock her something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
Gewgaws?
Oh, that's the question though, isn't it? Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
It's probably not a good idea.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy. So, what do you think? Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story,
button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again. And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars. Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling. Ouch! Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it. It's like a game of limbo, but, you know, forever. What are you insinuating? I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind. Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right? Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time. Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, "When will this junk be gone already?" I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside. Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing. What? You mean throw it away? How do you mean? Dot, dot, dot? Now I'm scared. Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece? Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. Roaches. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different. I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities. I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew, here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie. I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together.
Scrungle something together.
Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square.
When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph? Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There! Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think? Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love Siri circuits.
Ah, yes, Siri circuits.
Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And though we could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit.
Hi, Moofs. Welcome in.
We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle? The little army man?
How's it going,
Moofs? That could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe a carousel! We only have 1 or 2 old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
Nice! Good loot's always a good time.
That looks great! That looks really great! These poor figurines
Hi,
forgotten and
JRC, welcome
collecting
in.
dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut! You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
Yay! We did it! We helped him fix his hoarding. And we gained empathy.
Looking for the place to do laundry? Right this way. We have loads of strange folk here. Would you like to hear? We have Titus the detergent, Washford and Drysdale the stackables, and Harper the hamper. Who would you like to know more about? She's the hamper in the corner. You would think that a wicker basket wouldn't have so strong a personality, but you'd be dead wrong. Do. Who would you like to know more about? It's a pleasure to serve.
I'm gonna finish this day and then we're gonna have to call
Normally,
it.
when you aim your date viators at
Oh.
an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Oh yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about these two.
Whoa there! My content aware
Yeah,
has
we might
given
have to
me a
skip these
tickle.
two.
Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure.
Yeah,
You
we're
cool
gonna
with
have
that?
to.
Or you want to
We're
skip
gonna have
it?
to skip it.
No worries. Harper, Dirk, come here a second.
What's up?
You're those glasses. What is it?
Would you like to keep these two lovebirds together, or break them apart?
Sorry, Zeb.
Is this the end, then?
Think so, yeah.
Harper holds her arms out, and though Dirk hesitates for a moment, he walks over to envelop her in a tender hug.
I'll miss you, Durkee.
Don't miss me, Harper. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too.
They linger for a few moments, and then they part slowly, both turning to look at you.
I wish you well, Harper. I really do.
You too, Durkee. Dirk.
Dirk gives each of you a nod, and then he walks off in the direction of the washer and dryer. Harper turns away, a tear sliding down her cheek.
Now that Dirk's gone, I never realized just how weighed down he made me feel. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about you and me. I've only known you a short while now, but... Friends. Wait here.
Harper doesn't even bother waiting for your response. She just leaves. Time passes unbelievably slowly. It feels somehow slower in this room. Just as you're beginning to contemplate leaving, Harper comes bounding back in.
Look at this!
She turns to show you her lower back, showing off a very bright and shiny tattoo. Judging by the redness of her skin, and the fact that you've never seen it before, it's pretty clear that it's brand new.
It's a tattoo! To celebrate our new extremely normal, no lovey feelings relationship. Revel did it for me. They're great at it.
She hands you a small piece of paper.
Here, so you can get your matching one.
Harper's smile only grows brighter.
Now everyone around the house will know you and I are best besties. Don't take too long now, all right? Everyone needs to know how tight we are.
Definitely should have told her that she needed to be alone for the rest of her life.
I'll make sure to remind you. Friends like...
Yeah, I don't think it would have ended much better either. Do my clothes animate?
An oddly familiar
Oh.
face greets you when you open your closet. Strange. You could have sworn you've met before, but you're also certain
Dirk
you've never
cleans
seen
up
this guy
nicely.
in your life.
What's that look for? This how you greet everybody? Well, yeah. It's me, Clarence. You met me as Dirk. This is the version of me that Harper was so opposed to. She just couldn't stand that I was hotter than her like this.
He gestures to the closet around him.
The Hanks live here, but we're certainly not an item.
The Hanks?
I thought about it, but those guys are way too sweaty for me. I'm clean, dude. They just send me right back down to Harper's clutches. Harper was right about one thing. I did have another in my heart. She's just wrong about who it was.
Clarence puts his hands together, inserting them into the middle of your hanging clothes and pulling them apart suddenly, clearing the way for you to see the back of the closet.
Let me introduce... Feast your eyes on the finest, the sexiest, the cleanest Batman Dakimakura in existence.
Oh my! Is that a white? I can't even call it a waifu pillow.
Also known as a body pillow, if you're a fucking peasant.
How the hell have I never seen this in my closet?
Oh, yes, but don't worry. Bats is into sharing.
Clarence gives you a warm smile.
I don't...
It's been so hard getting any alone time, but you freed me from Harper's hamper. Bats and I are real grateful. We don't offer this to just anyone. But how'd you like to be our third?
I don't know if I want to be in the middle of this sandwich. I'm suddenly very unsure. I'm gonna do it. Because I can't take this seriously. And thank God I'm a VTuber. You guys can't see my face right now.
Clarence takes you by the hand, pulling you in close so that you're sandwiched between him and his Batman pillow.
Not Batman. Batman.
Good choice. We're about to make this entire house seethe with jealousy. There's never been such a hot couple.
We're gonna quickly change if it gets a little too...
The pillow says nothing.
Bats, wow, so dirty. But I agree. Welcome to the greatest, sexiest relationship you'll ever have.
Clarence Couture. Oh, he gave me sass. Oh.
Five handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie? Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And,
by the way,
anything else you want to take off?
The guy in the yellow, those are my least favorite hangers in the world.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad, the perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah! Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie!
Dude.
The Hanks! Yup! We're the Hanks!
Are they all voiced by the same person?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
I'm Hank number 1. I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Brought to you by Red Bull.
Nah, they're the Hankies. We're the Hanks! Oh, we make so much sense? We're totally into sensuality. That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll! If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
Whoa!
We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, grape.
Is it artificial grape?
You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. High-key slaps, bro.
That must explain why I don't like adrenaline.
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you.
I already hate these guys.
Roomies, amigo. We don't plan on crashing here for much longer, though. With our new sponsor, the cash is gonna start rolling in.
Who's sponsoring
Maybe.
you?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah! No, dude, it's a company that makes Red Bulls. For like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. Don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out. And they're not just a sponsor, they're our fam. They fuel our adventures.
What?
They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real, they do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF. Gnarly just means things are always awesome when you're hanging out with the Hanks.
Oh, God.
We high-key love it all, homie.
And you're what, like a hive mind or something?
Hive mind? You know, I don't know. Not a lot of time to question that sort of thing when you're too busy living the most extreme life possible. We're the Hanks! It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The Hanks!
God, I cannot.
What do you think?
No
Wanna
thanks.
come?
No.
High-key slaps, homie. You in?
No thanks.
It's goated, brah! What do you say? Bummer!
Yeah, sorry.
But even chickens can glide. JK, we get it. You just met us. It's totally chill if you don't want to rip with the squad this time. This stuff takes trust. Another day, another adventure. If you change your mind, we'll be hanging out here, as per usual. But we'll probably only head out 4 more times this season, so don't miss out. You know what they say? Curiosity will conquer fear even more than bravery will. Sweet quote, am I right? Thanks! Away!
Oh my God. Now I have to see. All right, first we'll look at Clarence. Hanks for nothing. Yeah. Oh, they are all voiced by the same person. Oh, it's Robbie! Well, now I'm sad that I don't like them, because I like Robbie. Alright, we're gonna sleep. Alright, we're gonna call it there after that unfortunate interaction. And I won't be streaming tomorrow. I have D&D with my home game. I will be back on Saturday with Monkey, hopefully, at our usual time, which is 1 o'clock Mountain Time. If you want to hang out in between streams, we do have a Discord you can join. Nice. Well, I hope you have a good time. Thank you for PJs. And we will see you guys all tomorrow. You guys have a good night.